Hello student, today we will learn about chapter number 16, Water, a precious resource of class 7th. Water is one of the most common and useful substance around us. Water is essential for the existence of life. All the living things, human beings, other animals and plants need water to live. Without water, there would be no living things on the earth. Water is available in plenty on the earth. Almost all the water on the earth is contained in the sea and oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, snow covered mountains, glaciers, polar ice caps, and groundwater, and in the atmosphere. The seawater is highly salty or saline. The saline water of seas and oceans is not fit for human consumption. The water which is fit for use by human beings is called fresh water. Only 2.6% of the total water on the earth is the fresh water. Forms of water or states of water. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. When water circulates in nature through the water cycle, it can be found in all the three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. At any time, some water on the earth, for example, water is present in solid form on snow covered mountains, glaciers, and as ice caps on the poles of the earth. Water is present in liquid forms in oceans, rivers, lakes, ponds, and under the ground. Water is present in gas form as water vapor in the air or atmosphere around us. The continuous cycling of water in its three forms: solid, liquid, and gas in nature. Sources of water. The various sources of water can be divided into two main categories: surface water and underground water. Groundwater as an important source of water. A large number of people draw water from wells, tube wells, and hand pumps. So, wells, tube wells, and hand pumps are the sources of water. An important question now arises: from where do we these sources like wells, tube wells, and hand pumps get water? The answer is they get it from water present below the surface of the earth. This is called groundwater. Underground water, the upper level of water under the ground, which occupies all the spaces in the soil and rocks, is called water table. Water table varies from place to place and it may even change at a given place. The water table rises and falls depending upon the amount of rainwater which seeps into the ground and on how much groundwater is drawn out. Depletion of water table. The water table we draw from under the ground for various purposes get replenished naturally by the seepage of rainwater. The water table at a place does not get affected as long as we draw as much groundwater is as replenished by natural processes like seepage of rainwater. The water table at a place may, however, get depleted and go down if the water drawn from the ground by us is not sufficiently replenished naturally. Some of the factors which affect the water table or deplete the water table at a place and make it go down are increase in population, industrial and agriculture activities, scanty rainfall, deforestation, and decrease in the effective area for seepage of rainwater. Distribution of water. The distribution of water over the earth is quite uneven or unequal due to a number of factors. The most important factor responsible for the uneven distribution of water in various parts of the earth is the rain. Some places on the earth have a good amount of rain and are water rich. On the other hand, there are some places on earth which have little rainfall and face water scarcity. Effect of water scarcity on plants. We grow many plants in pots in our homes. These are called potted plants. The potted plants are watered regularly. If the potted plants are not watered even for a few days, the plants will wilt, become limp, and ultimately dry up. And if potted plants are not given water for a considerable time, they will die. The sufficient water is essential for maintaining the life of plants. Plants need water to obtain nutrients from the soil and to make food by the process of photosynthesis. Some of the effects of scarcity of water on plants are shortage of food, shortage of oxygen for breathing, and lesser rainfall. Management of water. The scarcity of water can be overcome by the proper management of available water, which helps in the conservation of water and minimizes its wastage. Some of the steps which can be taken for the proper management of water are as rainwater harvesting, revival of boundaries, drip irrigation, and the wastage of water during the supply of water through pipes and via the leaking taps in houses and other buildings should be prevented. Unnecessary use of water and overdrawing of groundwater through tube wells, etc., should be avoided.